The outcome was stunning. I was shocked.
Lawmakers vote down a bill that would have tracked teachers injured on the job. WRTV Investigates is digging into what happened. Our Eric Holcomb has heard from dozens of teachers who say their safety is an issue that needs to be addressed.
The State House is nearly empty. The legislature is done for the year. This is where dozens of bills came to die this session, including one that would have tracked teacher injuries. Hannah Moody finds it difficult to do everyday things like taking a walk.
Describe what it sounds like right now.
It just sounds muffled. Like muffled is my biggest word.
Hannah was a teacher in Elwood until she was injured by a student.
And next thing we know, it sounded like a bomb went off. He had broken the door handle off and it hit the metal instead. My ear was on the other side and it went straight into my ear.
Representative Ed Clear's wife is a teacher in Clarksville and was injured while breaking up a fight.
Kicked her so hard that she had to go to urgent care.
He authored House Bill 1107, which would have required public schools to report school employee injuries to the Indiana Department of Education.
So no one's tracking this?
No one is tracking this. It's a big problem. We hear about it anecdotally, but we don't have any numbers. We don't have any data.
Clear's bill would have required IDOE to create a database of school employee injuries and post it on their website. The bill would also require teachers to be trained on conflict de-escalation techniques
and conflict prevention and intervention strategies.
The bill passed out of the House, but in the Senate, 1107 received no testimony. In a rare display, listen as lawmakers cheer when the bill's sponsor, Dennis Cruz, changed his vote to no.
The machine is closed. Clerk will tally the roll. Roll call shows 0 ayes, 50 nays. The bill has failed. Secretary will inform the House of the failure.
We weren't expecting what happened on the Senate floor, so I was shocked.
So you're a Republican.
Correct.
Important because Clears voted differently than his own Republican Party on several controversial issues in the House, including a bill that bans transgender females from participating in school sports that match their gender identity. Kim Dodson with the ARC of Indiana explains the teacher injury language was just one part of a 7-part bill that attempted to address issues with special education.
It was horrible. It was just horrible. And it just showed a lot of disrespect, I think, for the issues that some people care a lot about. And even if every legislator doesn't care a lot about special education, that was the message that was sent to parents and students.
Dodson says this session, issues like critical race theory were more important to lawmakers.
Took so much energy and time away from legislators that they then did not seem to commit the same amount of time towards learning other issues and moving other bills along.
And what do you think about that?
I don't like it.
Hannah Moody now relies on a hearing aid. The 0 to 50 vote, a slap in the face to Hannah and other teachers who want their safety taken seriously.
Representative Clear plans to file the teacher injury bill next session as well. Working for you, Eric Holcomb, WRTV.
WRTV Investigates reached out to Senate President Pro Tem Roderick Bray on the response to HB 1107. He was unavailable for an interview, but his office says the 0 to 50 vote was not about the teacher injury language, but rather senators were concerned about a provision of the bill that would have shifted the burden of proof from parents onto schools when it comes to special education complaints. Even though the burden of proof language was removed, senators wanted to kill it to make sure it could not come back. The Indiana State Teachers Association told us Representative Claire truly worked hard on this bill, and it's disappointing that it did not continue moving to keep the conversation going about the important concepts in the bill. Maintaining a state database of school employee injuries by students and enhancing current teacher training with de-escalation techniques and prevention strategies was a priority for Indiana State Teachers Association this year. And we have also reached out to the State Superintendent Association, who testified against portions of HB 1107, and we are still waiting to hear back.